In the spring of 2024, I set out to walk the Del Norte Trail that follows the backbone of Santa Cruz Island. This point-to-point hike featured sea cliff vistas, adorable wildlife, mountain scrambles, and plenty of solitude. Join me as I trek through the Channel Islands National Park, tucked just off the coast of Southern California. My Santa Cruz Island hike began at the Island Packers Ferry Terminal in Ventura, California, about 2 hours from Los Angeles.
There's going to be a little bit of bump. Conditions out here can and do change quite quickly.
The boat ride across the channel takes just over an hour. The first stop on the boat ride is Scorpion Cove. This is where the majority of people get off. But I was going further, to Prisoners Harbor. North cliffs of Santa Cruz Island were stunningly dramatic. With seabirds galore and kelp forests below, it was a great warm-up for what's to come. All right, so the boat dropped me off here at Prisoners Cove. It's around 12 or 13 miles. And around 2,600 feet of elevation. So it'll be a pretty full day, but should finish around 6 or 7. The trail to Scorpion Cove is varied, alternating between road and hiking path. There is little shade along the way, so I had to keep a high awareness of my water levels. Luckily, there was a near constant sea breeze, keeping the heat levels in check as I made my way east. Okay, I've made it to the turnoff for Del Norte. A bit warm, but a breeze to compensate. And loving it out here. Only saw one other party on the way up, and another 10 miles to Scorpion. But one of my favorite things about hiking on the Channel Islands is that I get to be over here, marooned on this beautiful island, while just across the channel is the craziness of LA. I haven't seen another human for 3 hours. It's just me and this vast open country. In the late afternoon, I reached the Ridge Walk part of the trip. 1,000 feet above sea level and views to the sea on each side. This was my favorite part of the day, but up ahead was the summit push to the high point. All right, this is the last 200-300 feet to the highest point of the entire hike. And it looks like it almost gets a bit scrambly in there, so I'll just follow this right up to the top. And then it's all downhill to Scorpion Ranch. right, Scorpion, 4 miles. And here is the other valley. The Channel Islands are home to the island fox, a miniature species of fox that nearly disappeared in the late 90s. Luckily, conservationists stepped in before it was too late, saving this adorable species from extinction. Here is the lower Scorpion campground, which is where I'm spending the night. This canyon is filled with eucalyptus trees. It smells so good. Very fresh. After setting up camp and having my favorite spicy pasta dinner, I followed the island foxes up to the sea cliffs to try to catch the sunset. Luckily, I arrived just in time. In the fading light, I was treated to the sound of distant sea lions and thunderous ocean waves. I took my sweet time appreciating my solitude and the sublimity of the moment. Well, good morning from the overlook of Potato Harbor. The boat's coming today at 3, so rather than do anything too epic, I'll probably just putz around and explore this east end of the island and then wrap the trip up. It's been pretty awesome. And these sea cliffs definitely rival Ireland. So it's a fun island and definitely one worth doing if you have the chance.